everyone, and welcome to Game Time on YurView, the Ford Game of the Week. Tonight's matchup, it's Norman North playing host to Edmond Santa Fe. And hi again, everybody. I'm Steve Marshall, along with my partner, Dion Amade. Excited to be here for another weekend night, 2 nights in a row, as a matter of fact, here on the west side, covering high school football, and a good matchup here tonight. Two good teams.
Yeah, very good teams. Both of these teams coming into the season with high expectations. Haven't really lived up to them too much, but both of them wanting to get a good win tonight before going into district play, have some good momentum, and start the season off right.
Obviously, both these teams have some very good players to watch as well, and we will do that throughout the evening. It is the Mazzio's MVP. So let's take a look at some of the players that we'll be watching. First off, the running back for Edmond Santa Fe.
Yeah, Edmond Santa Fe running back Mabari Snoddy. Good, strong running back, really amazing in the open field, good speed, but also a nightmare between the tackles. You really got to watch out for him.
And then, of course, when we talk about Norman North, we know about Drake Stoops already, what he can do.
We know about him and we've heard about him. Guy that does amazing things on the football field. I think a game that we covered last year, Steve, versus Union, down here on this 10-yard line, seemed like he climbed a ladder to get up there and grab that ball. One of the best plays I saw all year, so expect great things from him tonight as well.
All right, at the end of the game tonight, we will select the Mazzio's MVP based on their performance this evening. Remember, you can text MVP to 664-4444 and receive a coupon for a large one-topping pizza for only $5. So all that and plenty of high school football coming up next right here on YurView. Stay with us, everybody.
It's the Great American Ford Sales Event. Get 0% for 60 months on the smartest, most capable trucks. America's best-selling brand and the best in Oklahoma. Plus, all first responders, active duty, and military veterans get $1,000 appreciation cash on top of all current offers. Like 0% financing for 60 months on F-Series, plus $1,000 appreciation cash. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Improving the lives of Oklahomans is the proud heritage of Oklahoma Farm Bureau. Today, whether you live on the farm, small town, or big city, Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance is here to protect you when life happens, when you need us most. Everyone claims to be local. Only Oklahoma Farm Bureau has locations in every county across our state. Contact an agent today. We're ready to help save you money and give you real peace of mind. We're the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better.
The Ford High School Game of the Week is brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers, the best in Oklahoma. Mid-First Bank, true to your money. The Oklahoma Farm Bureau, the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better. Mill Creek Carpet and Tile. Mazzio's. And by Weoki Credit Union.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get ready for your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. There you see our matchup. Edmond Santa Fe, 2-1 on the year, taking on Norman North. They come in with a record of 1-1. Let's take a look at our keys to the game. First off for Edmond Santa Fe.
Got a chance to talk with both of these coaches before the ball game. Both of them mentioned no turnovers. Both of them having a couple turnovers that cost them a couple losses, one loss on the season, so they want to clean that up. Number 2, limit the big plays, especially for this Edmond Santa Fe defense. Norman North lives on those big plays, big vertical routes down the field, so they want to limit those. And number 3, slow down the running game. That was the main focus for this Edmond Santa Fe offense. They want to run the football, so Norman North, they're going to have to do a good job of slowing down number 28, Mabari Snoddy.
We'll talk more about our matchups and get ready to kick it off here on Game Time. It's YurView, your Game of the Week, your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week.
Because practice pays off. Because it's better to give than to receive. Because there's no place like home. Mid-First Bank will always be true to your money, with innovative services that let you focus on what's most important. Mid-First Bank, true to your money.
It's the Great American Ford Sales Event, offering 0% for 60 months on the brand with the highest owner loyalty. America's best-selling brand and the best in Oklahoma. Plus, all first responders, active duty, and military veterans get $1,000 appreciation cash on top of all current offers. Like 0% financing for 60 months on all Ford cars, plus $1,000 appreciation cash. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Teams making their way on the field. Here come the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves. Both teams with the near identical colors. Of course, they'll switch off on their home and road responsibilities here this evening. And the Norman North Timberwolves, they're ready to come through the door there, through the inflatable mascot that they have. Everybody has them these days. And they're getting ready to load up and enter the field under head coach Brent Barnes. They made it to the state championship last year. They ended up losing to a Union team. Dion, we called that game here when they upset Union. And they had a pretty good chance and played a good game up there. But it's a different year. It's a different team. And now teams are trying to, fill some gaps that they had from guys that graduated and injury and so forth. And here we are in week 4.
Yeah, it was a really good ball game. Coming down to quite the final second. But new year, new team. Mentioned it by both of these coaches. Still same ingredients to win. Explosive offense and good hard-nosed defense.
And here come the Timberwolves. They will go with the, I guess that's probably a pine green, a forest green. And on the far side, the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves. Another great night. We've been very fortunate weather-wise here in the state through first couple of ball games last night. This evening, the wind got up a little bit, but that's really all you can say for about the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, it felt pretty cool. I mean, we had a good night last night, and this one seems like it'll be a great night to play some ball as well.
I'll be honest, I don't know what to expect from this game. Both teams have the potential to put some big numbers up on the board offensively. When you think of teams in 6A that, have some of the more of the athletes perhaps than some of the other schools, you think of Edmond Santa Fe right there at the very top, and Norman North in there as well, especially as well as their football program has done, these last couple of years. But I think the defense is going to tell us so much in this contest too, Dion.
Yeah, I mean, it really is, because as far as offensively, you kind of know what you're getting from both these squads there. You take a look at the head coach from Edmond Santa Fe, Kyle White. Hey, he looked at and said, hey, this is a run-pass offense. I mean, run-pass option is what they pretty much live on, especially with their strong running game. And then for the Norman team, it's a team that lives off big plays. They like to get up and down the field in a hurry. So defensively, you've got to stop those things to have any success tonight.
All right, Santa Fe is going to kick it away to Norman North, and we're just about ready to get underway. Hope you enjoy our action tonight on Game Time on YurView. Here's the kick, going to be taken on the run at about the 22-yard line. Skipping outside and returning. Looks like he may have stepped out of bounds at about the 34. And let's take a look at the Norman North offense. Brought to you by MidFirst Bank. It'll be Jake Coleman and Jalen Johnson. The two Jordans up front, Javion Combs, Mitchell Ross. You also have Simmons, Drake Stoops, Dallin Alexander, very good running back that we've seen a couple times during the last couple years, and the quarterback is Ryan Peoples. Line of scrimmage, will spot it at the 29. Motion in the backfield. Peoples with a quick pass to the near side. Pass complete. Caught and immediately dropped. Isaac Stoops was the receiver on the play.
And there you go. Here you see this up-tempo offense, right? Really starting the game off strong. You saw that early stick routes with the depth that Edmond Santa Fe is playing, especially with the ability for Norman North to get up and down the field quickly. You're going to see a lot of stick routes.
Gain 6 on the pass completion. Now they're going to go to the left side. Throws the ball out there. Hits the receiver in stride. He's got first down yardage. That's Alexander. out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Let's take a look at the Santa Fe defense. Dom Johnson, Christian Gaines, and Cameron Love. Kobe Cole, Jared Johnson, Caden Christensen, Davion Richard, Junius Gaston, Torian Smith, Amari Warhoff, and Michael Pope, the defense for the Wolves. Quarterback keeper on the read option, and a nice play defensively coming up, making the stop there for Santa Fe. Number 1, Ryan Walden.
Looked like number 2 right there, Christian Gaines. That's the player that you need to watch out for tonight. Strong safety, comes up and makes a lot of plays for the Santa Fe defense. Really like those helmets for these Santa Fe players. The gray, cool gray helmet. Not bad for Norman North as well with the matte black.
Peoples is your quarterback. Man comes in motion. Little jet sweep pitch. Good job by the defense once again, as they are in the backfield disrupting things and dropping the ball carrier for a loss in the play.
And that's a really good play by number 11, Caden Christensen right there, going ahead and defeating his block and almost putting his blocker into the runner, tripping Drake Stoops up over there on the end around. Also good job by number 2, Christian Gaines, is again setting that edge, not allowing Drake Stoops to come to the outside where they really want that play to hit.
3rd down and 10. Peoples takes the snap, looks left side, has a running lane, chooses it. Got a blocker out in front, makes the turn, has first down yardage inside the 35, out of bounds at about the 34-yard line, and a nice gain on a busted play for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, that's just a good job by Peoples, making some guys miss in the open field, able to get up the field. Check out the replay again. He scans the field. He sees a big running lane, and it's too good to pass up. He tucks that ball down and gets up the field. I thought they might have had him before he hit the first down, but he goes ahead and picks it up.
Line of scrimmage, the 34. Little juking and jiving in there, and here comes a flag late into the end of that play. Check with our officiating crew for this evening. There's a face mask call. It's going to go against Norman North.
Yeah, but before the face mask, check out the run by Mr. Alexander right there. He showed some good patience in the backfield, letting his blocks develop.
So now 1st and 10. Running play, looking for a little seam in there. Going to get about 2 yards, not anything more.
Alexander on the carry.
What'd you say?
Good job by the defense there to keep him.
One on the play, 2nd down, 9.
There's a look at Dalen Alexander, the 5'9" senior. Was a linebacker last year, and then injury situations forced him to be looked at as a running back, and they like what they saw, and he's been a big part since then. Peoples with a nice fake. Now he's going to take it up the middle. One man to beat. Peoples for the end zone. Did he get in? No signal yet. They're saying he did not get in.
Call him down at the 1-yard line, but
Wow.
again, just big running lanes for Peoples, and he cannot pass it up. Over here setting up the 5-yard out. Pump fakes and just gets up the field. Good job by getting some blockers down there on the line of scrimmage and open up those big running lanes for him.
Good call right there, as they did get him stopped right before the end line. Now a flag comes out. It's going to be encroachment against the defense. Right on the line, as you can see it there. So 1st down, running play, left side, end zone touchdown. Made it look easy.
Goes in untouched. Simple as that. Just a good opening drive for the Norman North offense. Good job by setting up with some quick hitch routes over there to the outside, and then pretty much Peoples doing it with his legs. Big explosive plays, and then Mr. Alexander, number 35, takes it in for the score.
Somebody on the defensive side jumped, and it looks as though now Norman North's going to change their strategy.
Over the try.
And they're going to go for the 2-point conversion as they move it half the distance to the goal. Doesn't seem like much, but
looks like they got the heavy package in the ball game.
They are known to run that package.
Got the Wildcat out there. Peoples over here to the left.
Direct snap, trying to get in through the middle. Gets a good push from behind, and he's into the end zone for the score.
You get a good look at why they call it the heavy package.
Yeah, absolutely. They put 8 on the board. It's 8-0. It's Norman North on top on YurView. We'll be back.
Pick a pair. Mazio's medium one-topping pizzas are only $6.50 each. Pick your 2 favorite hot, fresh medium one-topping pizzas and get both for only $6.50 each. So go ahead, pick a pair. Only at Mazio's.
I love the American road.
It's the Great American Ford Sales Event. Get 0% for 60 months on the smartest, most capable trucks. America's best-selling brand and the best in Oklahoma. Plus, all first responders, active duty, and military veterans get $1,000 appreciation cash on top of all current offers. Like 0% financing for 60 months on F-Series, plus $1,000 appreciation cash. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Hungry for pizza? Pick a pair. Mazio's medium one-topping pizzas are only $6.50 each. Pick your 2 favorite hot, fresh medium one-topping pizzas and get both for only $6.50 each. So go ahead, pick a pair. Only at Mazio's.
Welcome back, everybody. Student section enjoying the contest here this evening. Although that's the Santa Fe side. They probably want their side to put a few more points on the board. We're just underway, though. 8:42 left to go first quarter. Nice drive by Norman North to get on the board first, and then the 2-point conversion to own that 8-0 lead.
Yeah, early penalties in this ball game costing the Santa Fe defense, especially on that 2-point conversion.
Everybody's ready to go. Little squib kick down the middle of the field. That's the way they like to play it at all times. It comes loose. They're able to get on it in plenty of time. As we take a look at that scoring drive for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, you see people step back over here, and he just has a big running lane to pick up the first down on 3rd down for this Norman North team, and then he hands the ball off. No, it's a fake, pump fake, and he sees another running lane, gets up the field, takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And then on the ensuing play, Alexander, number 35, takes it in untouched.
Now it's Cannon Hansen. He's the younger brother of Justice Hansen. And here's a look at the Santa Fe offense, the way that they're going to line up here in the early going with Nick Sharp and Dom Johnson. Michael Deutsch, also Trey Anderson and Alex Bradley, Devin Demerson, Raynard Burnett, Brandon Caraway, Braden Reichert, also Mbari Snoddy, and Cannon Hansen. Running play right up the middle. Look out. Race for the end zone. Snoddy, not a race.
It's not a race at all because nobody's going to catch that kid in the open field as he shows everybody why he's the man to watch out for on that Mazio's MVP. Look at this play once again, right up the middle. He takes it over here to the side. Good vision, gets up the field, and nobody's going to catch him. Look at those White Sox moves, Steve.
Now that I see that, that reminds me, I want to say that he's obviously a sprint champion in one of the events on the track and field side of things. I'll try to get verification on that, but he can fly. You can see that.
You can see the form.
Yeah,
you
right.
You know he's a track guy.
That's
when you see that form, it's hip, it's chin to pocket, chin to pocket.
And the extra point attempt is good. They opt not to go for the 2, so 1 possession for each team, and now an 8-7 lead for Norman North right now on top of Edmond Santa Fe. And remember that all the Game Time High School football games stream live each week at YurView.com. Don't miss the new weekly high school football recruiting podcast, Over the Middle, with Jeremy Crabtree. He's one of the foremost knowledge guys as far as recruiting is concerned. He knows who's going where and what high school they're coming from, what the mom and dad had for breakfast yesterday. They know all that stuff, and you can find it with the best, Jeremy Crabtree, and find out more on YurView.com. So good start for both teams offensively. I mean, one play, and man, Snotty was just out of here.
Impressive. Big running lane, but a good job by him seeing the whole sidestepping and then getting upfield. Didn't even look back.
Don't imagine he's been caught from behind too many times.
Don't look like it.
All right, Santa Fe to kick it away. High kick. Far side of the field, taken in stride at about the 25-yard line. Out to about the 35, and that's where the Timberwolves will put it in play. 1st and 10. Let's take a look at that scoring drive. Didn't take very long for Edmond Santa Fe. Here it goes, Dion.
Yeah, that wasn't a drive. It was more like a walk up the street. Just one play, 67 yards up the field. Nobody touches him, and he takes it in for the score. We're expect to see a lot of that tonight.
Nobody even in the picture. Ought to tell you something. So here come the Wolves, Alexander. Their featured back, number 35, and the biggins up front. Quarterback Ryan Peoples takes the snap. Alexander off the right side, breaks 2-3 tackles. Picks up about 4 or 5 on the play. You and I were talking about some of the games that were played last night where Putnam City kind of shocked Bixby, the 3-time defending state champion. That was a big win for PCO, and trying to think, seemed like there was the game that we did, of course, last night, you and I.
A friend of mine coaches for Putnam City, Kyle Hale. I got to make sure I send a text out and congratulate him on a big win.
Peoples looking, has time, nice touch on the ball, downfield caught. Stoops with the reception, breaks 1 tackle. Inside the 15, he's excited, he's still on his feet. Finally going to be brought down on the far side. What a play there. Drake Stoops, he can make it happen after he makes the catch.
And he's impressive when he gets the ball in his hand as well. First of all, good ball placement by Peoples right there. Good job fitting the ball into the window in the cover 4 defense. And then Drake, look at this impressive move, breaking tackles, getting guys off him. He might have lost about 5 yards right there trying to gain some more, but still an exciting play.
Nice job as he'll set it up now. 1st and 10. He'll get a breather on the sideline, 19-yard line. Isaac, who played primarily defensive back, a little receiver last year, sliding over and seeing more time on the offense this year as well. Handoff up the middle. Just churning those legs and picking up about 4 yards once again is Alexander. Dalen Alexander. Well, when I said I wasn't sure what to expect in this game, I did think there would be some scoring. So far, we have that. Peoples left side. That was a nice job defensively in the open field to make that tackle.
Yeah, Edmond Santa Fe is really, really impressive in the open field, and most of it is coming from the surprising defense that I'm seeing. I think a 3-3-5 is what they're running. You're seeing a lot of teams in the college level switching to that with that spread look. If you have more DBs on the field, it kind of helps you along the way, especially, like I said, in the open field and also in the passing game.
Peoples, quick pass to the side and a good defensive play to break it up at just the right time. Number 14, Cameron Love, separated the ball from one Drake Stoops.
And I love seeing plays like that. Safety coming over the top, helping his cornerback out and dislodging the ball from the receiver. Good hard hit by Mr. Love right there. He showed no love on that hit.
Official timeout. I don't know if it's something to do with equipment.
Looks like there's a little spillage on Mr. Stoops' elbow. Referee wants him to go to the sideline and clean that up.
A little stain.
He's leaking just a little bit. He's leaking.
Yeah, that looks like he's going to have to miss a play. Which, given where they are and the fact that it's 4th down, well, that's almost worth a timeout, is it not?
Early in the ball game, 5 minutes left in the first quarter. I'd take one.
Yep, and that's what they're going to do.
Good call, Steve.
That's why I should be on the sidelines.
But then you'd miss me up here in the booth.
I would do that. 5:46
That's their first of the half.
left to go here in this first quarter of play. Timberwolves got on the board first. 8-7 our score. What you got?
No, they got Stoops wrapped up and looks like he's ready to get back into the ball game. I just want to go back to that last play, though. The hit from Mr. Love to take the ball away from Stoops on that sideline pass. Again, Peoples does a good job fitting the ball into the window, but Love, seeing the last play before, seeing that, hey, they have the capability of fitting that ball in there so tightly, adjusting and making the play when his defense needs it the most inside the red zone.
Let's see if that's going to hold true or if they just turn around and find the end zone. Either way, it is 4th down, and they're calling it 6. What do you call here?
Well, it's 4th down, 6 yards. It's a lot of plays in your playbook. You can kind of put yourself in a good situation here. Defensive coordinator-wise, you don't know if they're going to run. You don't know if they're going to pass. Looking at this offense and their habits, it kind of seems like they would go ahead and pass the ball. If they have some good perimeter blocking, I would go for a wide receiver screen, probably get up the field, or the way Peoples is running the ball tonight, a quick quarterback draw could allow them to do some things, but we'll see what they come up with.
So Kyle White, the head coach for the Edmond Santa Fe Wolves, he had asked for an explanation on something and didn't look like he got the answer he wanted, but he did think the answer was somewhat comical. Now Brent Barnes has had his say with the officials, and I think they're still sorting some things out as we go back and forth from one coach, Kyle White there. I believe he's in his 3rd season now at Edmond Santa Fe, and Brent Barnes for Norman North. And I have no idea what this is about.
I feel like he's talking to them about the referee stopping the play for the leakage on Stoops' elbow. Things maybe it was at an inopportune time for him to do so.
So did Stoops come back in is the question. I don't, unless he's top of the screen. He's not bottom here. Let's see what happens. 4th and 4. Play action going to the corner. Flags fly out as somebody apparently got held. See what the call is from our referee tonight. At first it looked as though receiver ran the wrong route, but then after the flags came out, you wondered if he was held.
Pass interference. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Yeah, I think they called that on number 37, Kobe Coles right there. Guarding number 11, Jake Simmons. Simmons has one hand and still felt the need to get a little bit more of an advantage on him.
So now a 1st down and goal from the 7. Handoff, Alexander. Bobbing and weaving in there. Didn't get much.
You can kind of see Alexander has a little bit of a Le'Veon Bell kind of running style to him, kind of allowing his blocks to be created before he goes ahead and makes a decisive decision. Didn't help him too much on that play, though.
Mitchell Ross is in the lineup now. He's a tight end. Kind of lined up in the slot, it looks like. High snap. Peoples keeps it. Tries to get around the corner. Getting that lane, getting inside the 5 down to the 4. And the drive continues.
Nice wildcat play. You check out the replay here, but check out number 6. Dom Johnson comes out, breaks off the block, and then gets underneath, undercuts him before he's allowed into the end zone. I tell you, with a big guy like that, you got to take him low, and I'm sure if he wasn't there, he would have got into the end zone.
And now a timeout going to be called and taken by
Timeout. Edmond Santa Fe.
Santa Fe is
Their
going to
first
take the
of the half.
timeout with 4:24 left to go here in this first quarter of play. And we can remind you about some of the great values that we have for you from Cox, including Cox Home Life, that allows you to unlock your home's full potential and help your home take care of you. 24/7 professionally monitored security provides peace of mind, plus video monitoring and automation features like smart door locks, smart thermostats, and smart lighting let you see and control your home from anywhere. Go to cox.com/homelife or visit your local Cox Solutions store to find out more on how to get free professional installation and a free HD camera.
So if it's smart door locks and smart visions and smart cameras, do you need to be smart to operate it?
You have Cox come out, install it for you first, and that way you don't have to worry about it.
You don't.
That's what Steve does.
So that doesn't. It's not a requirement to be smart to. Okay.
No.
Just double checking for a friend.
I don't think they didn't ask me, too many important questions that I felt, so I think I passed.
You aced it.
Yeah.
That's my man.
Running play, Peoples. Still loose football. Now it's stripped. Norman North's able to get back on it.
That's one of those things you always got to watch out for where you're in the pile like that. You check out the replay. He kind of gets in there and musters up, trying to get some more yardage than somebody, I don't know who, gets their hand on the football from the Edmond Santa Fe side and pokes it out. Number 1, Sensor Jackson.
So back to a 4th and goal situation again. And Norman North, the Stoops guys are great, but man, when they had Colin Klein last year and Charlie Kolar, both guys about 6'6". And a flag thrown.
Hold the snap. False start. Gets the offense. The 5-yard penalty.
Well, that's not the
3-play
direction
fourth
that Norman North wanted to go in. Now it's a 4th down situation. It looks like they're going to give up going for it and probably go for the field goal.
That's about like 6 or 5 penalty flags on the field early in this ball game. I don't want to see that cleaned up a little bit going into second quarter.
From 33 yards, this is Jackson Wilhite. He has more than enough foot to put this one through. Snap back, ball down, kick on the way. It is up and it is off. No good.
So they get into the red zone off of that big play by Drake Stoops and Peoples over there, and they come away with no points in the red zone. Disappointing for the offense, but good job by this Edmond Santa Fe defense, holding strong. All of it starting off with that big hit by Love over there in the corner.
Here's a look at that defense with Austin Haymaker, Millette, Smith, and Mashburn, Van Holden, Sincere Jackson, Blake Burns, Kelton Dominic, Wade Hennessy, Dalton Smith, Scott Gibson, and the rest. Christian Flannery rounding out the lineup there for what seems like Snotty carried for a touchdown about a day ago.
They did hold the ball for quite a long time.
And nothing to show for it.
For an up-tempo offense, they really held the ball there.
Hansen, as we mentioned, a junior. Same build as his older brother, Justice Hansen. Running play, left side, right side rather. Snotty with the carry. Picks up a couple.
Brought down by number 6, Colton Dominic.
Before he's brought down by number 6, Colton Dominic.
3 on the play, ball to the 28.
From his linebacker position.
He's going to get across the 30-yard line, and that should be enough for a first down. I was wondering if they were going to throw a flag and blow a whistle there.
Just enough, just enough. Although it was a first down, defensive line for Norman North doing a good job getting penetration and allowing their linebackers to come in unscathed and put down some guys on the ground.
Blitz coming, and he's in trouble. Hansen going to go down. Taken away, number 33 for Norman North. Coming up, that's Van Holden, the 5'11 senior. But there was a whole lot of Timberwolves in on this one.
Yeah, coming over here from his left side, outside linebacker position, just beats the right tackle over there off the edge and comes back there. Hansen didn't know he was on his back, kind of circled him around and helped him out a little bit.
Quick swing pass to the right side, complete. What kind of move was that tonight? Pulled off there, going to pick up a couple of yards, stay in bounds.
A little bit of a hesitation move right there, gives a stiff arm and tries to get some more yardage up the field. Take another look at it. Nice hands out of the backfield. Then stiff arm, make a move. Stiff is the same guy again.
Wow.
And get up the field.
I could watch him a lot. Hansen rolling, stepping up, now dumping over the middle, pass complete, first down yardage. Reception there made by Nick Sharp, 5'10 senior. And a first down for Edmond Santa Fe. Now a minute 12 left to go here. Motion to the right. A little slow with the exchange. They get it done. He gets out to about the 49-yard line. And he's going to get about 4 yards on the play.
Gain of 6 on the play. On the 49-yard line, second down 4.
It's a good look at number 6 for Norman North, Kelton Dominic. Second down and 4, handoff up the middle, picks up about 2. And that will still leave third and a long 2, maybe 3 for first down yardage.
Third down and 3.
Santa Fe with a third down and 2. Running play up the middle. There goes Snoddy again. Burst into the secondary. First down yardage all the way down to about the 30. Watch Snoddy just accelerate and get through that line. Virtually untouched. And he can turn on the afterburners. That'll be the final play of this first quarter of play. Time now for the Weoki kick, and we all know about that by now. As our man Chris Sackett from Weoki gets out there. Dion is there as well. Looks like we have a young lady that will be attempting the field goal tonight from the 10-yard line. So they're ready. Let's go down to Dion.
All right, guys, we're here for the Weoki kick for cash. We're standing here with our participant, Helen McCarty. How you feel, Helen?
Pretty good, not gonna lie.
Well, we believe in you, so let's make this kick. Ready? Me and Chris got you. It's game time, baby. Let's go. She steps up, guys. Right now. And it's just a little wide, guys. Just a little wide. Well, although you didn't make it, we still are proud of you for attempting it. Chris, what do you have for her?
I have a $50 Visa gift card from Weoki. Thanks for helping us out.
So thank you. If you want to participate, go ahead and sign up to meet Chris and make this kick for us. Get that $500, baby. Let's go.
All right. We need to get Dion out there and see how he handles the kicking game. Just got a hunch. I thought she had it when she put it up there, but just pushed it off to the side a little bit. That's better than I could do. Tried hours upon hours to learn how to kick a football properly, and it just never sunk in. That and so many other things. Here comes the handoff straight ahead. Snoddy will get down to about the 25-yard line. Just underway, second quarter. 8-7 is our score. It's Norman North on top of Edmond Santa Fe. Another great Friday night in Oklahoma. Middle of September. Temperatures got to the 90s today. They'll start cooling off again here before too long. Running play, Snoddy just keeps on going, keeps churning those legs. Gains an extra yard, perhaps two, and he's going to be just 2 shy of the necessary yardage for the first down. Needs to get to the 19, line of scrimmage at the 21. Straight run, no, the option. On the pitch, forward progress, they're going to put him right at the 20, but that's not enough. It's going to be 4th down and about a half yard. Take a look as he runs to the right side. And the pitch to Snoddy. Good job by the Norman North defense to step up, make the play, and the stop. All right, so now 4th down. Hansen straight ahead run. He's got the first down. Didn't need much. He's a big dude. And he got the first down.
Yeah, good job on that zone read right there, pulling the ball, finding the open hole, and just getting enough for the first down.
From the 16-yard line, first down and 10.
Man, you're gonna have to get on that kick at halftime or at the end of the quarter there.
We already tried that, Steve.
Didn't go well.
Didn't go too well.
Timeout on the field.
It's not meant for everybody.
10:27 left to go in this first half of play that has Norman North on top of Edmond Santa Fe by a score of 8-7. Both teams gather around their respective coaches. Defense with defense, offense with offense. Thinking today of all the players that these two schools have produced, and we talked a little bit earlier about some of the guys that Norman North has produced, and then of course we've got coverage coming up next week as we've got Union coming down to play Edmond North on Thursday, and then Broken Arrow over at UConn, and UConn beat Norman North last week, so we'll see what they have to offer with that flex bone offense.
Yeah, interesting offense they're pulling out. One of those things that it's unusual this day and age of football. One of those things you really need 2 or 3 weeks to prepare for, but when you got one, kind of hurt yourself on defense.
Here's a pass play, too tall. Far right side over there. Intended for number 6, Dom Johnson.
Dom, one of the guys coaching staff mentioned before the ball game that they're interested to see what he can do on both sides of the football.
Snoddy hit as soon as he got the ball and dropped by 3 or 4 different Timberwolves. Norman North right now winning that battle up front here all of a sudden.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job. Like I mentioned earlier, it's all about the defensive line. They're getting it started because they're taking on blockers for the linebackers. So they're going into the hole and creating penetration and stopping the running game before it even gets started.
Hansen rolls left. Linebacker shoots the gap, can't bring him down, but the next guy does. They're going to say he's inbound still. And a loss back to the 19-yard line as you watch.
Look at the speed of the linebackers right here. You see number 6 close in really quickly. Although he doesn't make the play, look at number 1, Searcer Jackson coming in, flying in, making the tackle before he can get out of bounds.
All right, so now a field goal attempt coming up here for Santa Fe. The kicker for Santa Fe, number 31, is Jalen Williams. See if he can put it through. Snap back, ball down from the 25-yard line. Has enough distance on the way, and it is good. So that puts them on top now as it's 10-8 our score here on YurView. It's Edmond Santa Fe on top of Norman North.
This is home. Oklahoma's so small. We're like the underdog state. It means a lot to be able to represent Oklahoma because there's not a lot of us representing us in the NFL. That feels great just knowing that I've kind of left the legacy here and did my part here, and I want to continue to do that, and it's just an awesome feeling.
Get brand new movies at the touch of a button with Movies on Demand from Cox.
Who is this woman?
She's my, she and I are working together, sir.
Wonder Woman. Watch what you want, when you want, with Movies on Demand from Cox.
Tune into Game Time this Thursday at 7 p.m. for the Ford Game of the Week, Union versus Edmond North.
Welcome back to the Game of the Week on Game Time. It's YurView, and tonight, right now, we've got a close game as Edmond Santa Fe leading Norman North by a score of 10-8. Seen a lot of athletes out there, as we expected. Some good plays, outstanding defensive plays, good plays run by running backs in the night. Kickoff for Santa Fe. High, short, fair catch called for. Taken right at about the 34-yard line. And that's where Norman North will put it back in play once again.
A lot of the success for this North Norman team has been on the ground, especially with the quarterback position, him finding open lanes when he's actually meant to pass, but pulling the ball down and doing what he can do on his feet, grabbing big chunks of yards and grabbing first downs for this team.
1st and 10 for the Wolves. The Timberwolves, as they run it up the middle, get about 6-7 yards on the carry. Bishop McGinnis leading Enid 25-14. That's early second quarter action. Buddy Bobby Altstadt over at that contest, providing the security there and also keeping us updated on the score as well. 2nd and 3. Gibbs straight ahead. First down yardage across midfield. Pushed down there by number 2, Christian Gaines, but not until he gains a first down.
Yeah, good job by the fullback right there. And this 20 personnel over here taking up some blockers and finding a big running lane for Mr. Alexander, fullback number 24 for this Norman North team, Mitchell Ross.
Peoples to the line, just inside Santa Fe territory. Little pitch to the right side, that didn't work very well. Santa Fe all over that one. Number 47, Trace Ford, 6'3", 230.
Yeah, good job by him, just getting contained and setting that edge for the defense, and not allowing that quick pitch to kind of fool him and get him outflanked.
Darren Foster.
Face mask. 5 yards. The end of the run.
Brandon Moreland, Darren Vitatow, also Todd Parker and David Foster. Guys that give of their time because they love the game so much. Know a lot of those guys and certainly enjoy friendships with them, and always interesting the next day to get their side of what happened or didn't happen in a contest that you may have been at together. Here's the fake pitch, looking right side, throwing comeback route wide open. Boy, defender really bit, turned on his heels, and left the receiver wide open.
Even more impressive, he caught it with a cast on his hand.
Jake Simmons, 6'2", senior wideout. Here's a look at the replay.
Yeah, you take a look right there. They send, it's trips closed meaning there's a tight end on the other side of the trips, and they get a guy missing from the formation and sit him down and get the first down.
Well, Norman North moving the ball, trying to retake that lead. Back and forth game here this evening.
For an offense that's known for their big play capabilities, they're doing a good job stringing some drives together and getting up the field 5-10 yards at a time.
Peoples takes the high snap, gets the handoff away. That's going to be close to first down. Santa Fe saying the ball's loose.
Yeah, it looked like the ball did come out there, but somebody jumped on the ball. Look at the view again. You see, he saw the rushing lane. He really charged in there, but good job by number 9 getting a hand on the ball, but Alexander able to jump on it before anybody from Santa Fe can go ahead and capitalize on the play.
So he gets the first down. It'll be 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage at the 18-yard line. Running play straight ahead. Hit hard once and then a second time, finally brought down. Picks up about 6 on the play.
The Santa Fe linebacker crew is doing a good job taking on the block and not letting it get too far up the field into the second level.
Peoples going to keep it after faking the handoff to Edwards and a great open field tackle. Wow, that was nice.
There goes Love again. Seemed like all he did was come downhill aggressively and shoot his forearm and just tripped up Peoples right there. Take a look. Just shoots his forearm out there and gets him tripped up before he can reach the first down marker.
It's a good play right there. 3rd and short, handoff up the middle. That'll be first down yardage as Alexander gets to the 5. Nice drive here by the Timberwolves.
Doing a lot of it on the ground. 11 and 20 personnel. 2 backs, 1 tight end.
Alexander up the middle. Right side, still on his feet. And a touchdown. He got in. He kept fighting.
It's a good job of keeping those feet moving and doing the work. Taking about 5 defenders in the end zone with him.
Good tough run again by Alexander. You expect nothing less.
Check out the replay again. You see, he sees the hole, gets through it, and he just keeps on moving his feet. 1, 2, 3 Edmond Santa Fe defensive players on his back as he goes into the end zone. Yeah, he's earned that water break.
That makes the score 15-10, right? Yeah, no. 14-10. And now extra point attempt coming on. This is Jackson Wilhite. Try to add the extra point for the Timberwolves. Snap back. Kick is away, up, and it is good. 5:37 left to go before halftime. Timberwolves on top of Edmond Santa Fe. They lead it 15-10 on YurView, your Oklahoma Ford dealers game of the week.
For pizza? Pick a pair. Mazzio's medium 1-topping pizzas are only $6.50 each. Pick your 2 favorite hot, fresh medium 1-topping pizzas and get both for only $6.50 each. So go ahead, pick a pair. Only at Mazzio's.
I love the American road.
It's the Great American Ford Sales Event, offering 0% for 60 months on the most 5-star safety-rated vehicles. America's best-selling brand and the best in Oklahoma. Plus, all first responders, active duty, and military veterans get $1,000 appreciation cash on top of all current offers, like 0% financing for 60 months on all Ford SUVs, plus $1,000 appreciation cash. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Hungry for pizza? Pick a pair. Mazzio's medium 1-topping pizzas are only $6.50 each. Pick your 2 favorite hot, fresh medium 1-topping pizzas and get both for only $6.50 each. So go ahead, pick a pair. Only at Mazzio's.
We are back at Harv Collins Field. Student section. Well, everybody's enjoying the game tonight. Why not? We got a good one. Norman North just scored. Jackson Wilhite added the extra point, and that's where we sit right now with Edmond North trailing Norman North 15-10. Our score, 5:37 left to go here in this third quarter, our second quarter of play. Ready to kick it away. High short kick. Taken at the 31. Gets it out to beyond the 45-yard line, about the 46, and that's where Santa Fe will put it in play, 1st and 10.
Check out the scoring drive again. You see the fake jet sweep. He gets around and finds his open man over there on the sideline, able to bring it in, number 11, K. Christensen. And then up the field goes Mr. Alexander as he takes a host of Edmond Santa Fe defenders with them into the end zone.
So now from their own 47-yard line, Cannon Hansen in at the quarterback position. 3-man front. Handoff ball, the pass is tipped, however.
Good job by Searcy Jackson, able to put his hand up and get in the way of the quarterback and going ahead and taking that ball with him. Hey man, if you can't pick it off, just go ahead and bat it down. Counts as a PBU.
That's right. Running play, Snotty. Breaks a tackle, has first down yardage into the secondary. All the way down to the 33-yard line as he continues to add to his total tonight.
If Snotty gets past that line of scrimmage, man, he is dangerous. Check out the replay again. A good job just breaking some tackles and getting up the field. Only one man to beat, and he would have been in the end zone.
130 yards rushing on the night. Now 135, 37 maybe, adding to that total. And how many carries is that on, Andy? He hasn't. 12 carries. Yeah, he hasn't carried the ball that much. So when he does.
It's an impressive first half right there with those numbers.
Hansen knifing his way forward, getting the first down all the way down to the 15-yard line.
They really seem to like that quarterback lead play when they think they're in manageable downs to go ahead and pick up the first down.
A couple guys have to hurry off for Norman North. Not sure they have enough guys on the running play to the near side, cuts it back, gets it down to about the 15-yard line. On the carry there for Santa Fe, number 6, Dom Johnson.
Didn't take them long to get inside the red zone there. See if they can capitalize on this. Get some points on the board before going into halftime.
Handoff up the middle. Snotty again. Big number 62 says, man, get the ball to somebody else. Racy Jarrett, 6 foot 270. He ain't scared, you know that.
He ain't scared.
Third down and 3. Hansen again on the run left. Slowed down, should have never done that. Defense arrived and they dropped him probably for a loss on the play.
Yeah, it didn't seem like there was too much room for him to go out there and make something happen. Had a lot of blockers, but good job by this Norman North team being aggressive and finding the ball carrier.
Kelton Dominic again, number 6. One of those in on the tackle. 30-yard field goal attempt about to come for number 31 for Edmond Santa Fe. That's Jalen Williams. And again, another low line drive kick, but it'll count. He knocked it through. And so the score with 3:04 left to go in the third quarter makes it 15-13 with the Timberwolves on top. And boy, he just gets that one in there.
Ooh,
off the upright and in.
Got some sound effects on that one as well.
Everybody enjoying a great night here tonight, weather-wise. Hey, don't miss any of the action. You can go to yourview.com/football and sign up for the Game Time newsletter to to get the previous week's highlights, stories, and recruiting news, along with a preview of the upcoming week's matchups delivered straight to your inbox. Go to yourview.com/football. Get it all figured out that way. (15-13). Interesting game we've got going here tonight. Good crowd on hand here tonight at Harv Collins Field. Got 3:04 left to go here in this first half of play. Again, another high short kick, fair catch called for, and taken at about the 36-yard line, 37. And that's where the Timberwolves will put it in play, 1st and 10. Be looking at rankings coming into this weekend. Santa Fe was ranked number 7. Norman North was ranked number 9. Of course, Union, Owasso, Westmore, Broken Arrow, Jenks, 1 through 5.
Around the 37-yard line, first down and 10.
Norman North with the football. 1st and 10. Peoples fakes the handoff, and then he's going to get driven into the ground. Big number 47 once again for Edmond Santa Fe coming up and making the play. Trace Ford. Well, he's just a junior. You can bet they're going to be talking about him next year. That was a good read, and then he takes care of it on the physical aspect of things. And that's somebody our recruiting guru needs to watch right there. He's a good one. Running play up the middle. Keeper. He'll get most of that original yardage back.
Around the 36, third down, 11.
A little breezier tonight than it has been some of the previous nights. Ryan Peoples steps back out, ready to see what he can do on this 3rd and 11 for Norman North. Going to throw down the middle. Defender was all over him. That's going to be pass interference. Not much question about that one. Looked like Dion Amade on defense, just grabbing a bunch of jersey. Referee sorts things out.
That interference against the defense. That's a 15-yard penalty. First down.
Referee's shirt looked like it was really bristling out there, so perhaps it's picked up more so on the field than we thought. You can see right there, holding all over the place. Stoops can't get open. Draw play, quarterback, keeper, straight ahead. Got that ball hanging out there kind of loose, but he's still going to pick up about 5 yards on the carry. And the clock rolling with 1:40 left to go before halftime.
Kick on the play, 2nd down, 4.
Peoples. Looking, throwing down the middle. Pass is caught. That's Stoops. Makes a man miss, and he's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. No flags on the play.
See the move that he just put on the field. At my angle, you would be highly impressed.
We're watching it now, Dion. And play action, rolling to his left, open down the middle of the field. And he just makes a guy miss. Yeah, that was a nice move.
That's the thing, when you're an athlete like Stoops is, and you know that you only have one guy to miss, good luck to him.
Yeah. Makes it pretty easy. Drake Stoops with the touchdown. Extra point attempt. Will Hyde in for the conversion. And it is good. So the Timberwolves strike again with just 1:14 left to go here before halftime. And now the score is back out to 22-13. Here's a look again. Rolling left, and it's after he makes the catch, the move he makes right there, that second one. Tackler was with him until that second last one, and then after that, it was over.
Yeah, it's one of those things where when number 12 has the ball in his hand, you got to hold your breath for a split second of a defensive player or just an Edmond Santa Fe fan, because you know something special is bound to happen.
You got to know Bob Stoops is sitting somewhere and got to be thinking that, man, this sure does beat, getting ready out of town and not being able to watch your kid play. I mean, that's got to be something special for him. And, congratulations to him and his family that they're able to enjoy such a relationship and such an experience.
I don't have any kids, so I don't know how it feels to watch them play, Steve.
Yeah,
Timberwolves set to kick off.
Interesting first half here, 22-13. That's Will Height looking to the sidelines to see how they want him to kick it. It's going to be high, short. Is it going to be a, squib the top type kick? I don't think they ever kick the ball away just as a regular type kick. Here it's the squib down the middle. Takes that bounce at the last second, and it looks like Edmond Santa Fe was able to get on it. That one we had in that game last night was just like the perfect onside kick ever. Here's the scoring drive once again. Peoples on the draw play. Takes it upfield before he's finally knocked down.
All right.
And then we've got the little play action. Stoops comes back, gets it, makes a nice double move on the defender and gets into the end zone for the touchdown, 44 yards on the recovery. Here's the ball that's dropped on the turf by the quarterback. Trouble with the exchange. Flag comes out. Clock is stopped with 1:08. Yeah.
Now, with this situation, before they explain what the flag is, you got to remember the scenario you're in. It's 1 minute left until halftime.
Got motion. Gets the offense. The penalty's declined. Second down.
Like I was saying, 1 minute and 8 seconds left. You know they're going to take a shot and try to get the ball down the field. You got to be aware as a defensive back or a defensive player that they're going to take a shot.
Now confusion on the snap count. Yeah, I think I looked, Deanna, last night. We had 26 penalties in that game last evening.
26?
Got false start. Gets the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Second down.
And it looks like somebody's going to want to take a timeout as they are not on the same page, so to speak. We have exactly 1 minute left to go here in the first half of play. Norman North right now leading Edmond Santa Fe by a score of 22-13. We'll have the Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance halftime show coming your way at the intermission. Same Farm Bureau that you've always trusted, now even better. And we'll give you an update too on our Mazio's MVP. We picked out 2 players, one from each team, trying to decide who might impact the game in the most positive way for their team. And the winner of that will be our Mazio's MVP. So we'll have an update for you on that during halftime as well of your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. Second down, 24. Santa Fe running play left side. Snoddy nowhere to go.
Snoddy on the carry. He's brought down by number 8.
Good stop that time.
One on the play.
Norman North has showed a little more ability to stop Santa Fe. Santa Fe's had a couple of big runs by Snoddy. Here's Hansen dropping the throw. Pass incomplete, far side. Stops the clock, 34 seconds remaining.
Depending on the play, number 17, Christian Lenore.
And a 4th down situation, so that'll bring out the punt team. So Norman North still will have some time on the clock.
Christian King, the punt formation for the Wolves.
I believe they only have 1 timeout remaining, however. Good punt. Gonna bounce right at the 36-yard line and roll dead there, and that's where
Ball down around the 35-yard line. First down, Timberwolves.
Timberwolves will put it in play. Leading already by a score of 22-13, so it's already a 2-possession ball game. They would like to add to that. Coach Brent Barnes there on the right. See what they called, 1 play, 2 plays, or exactly what. 3-man front. Quarterback draw. People's going to keep it, go out of bounds right near midfield. Stops the clock with 18 seconds remaining.
One of those plays where you kind of set up the next one, and you see the quarterback run, trying to get up the field and get out of bounds, allow them a shot at the end zone. Little less yard to throw the ball.
Keep an eye on number 12, Stoops. Just 18 seconds remaining. Peoples dropping the throw. Now he's going to run. Heads for the near sidelines. He will get out of bounds with plenty of time. 12 seconds left.
Smart decision by Peoples right there. Not seeing anything open down the field. Get some yards, get out of bounds, and allow them to take another shot instead of holding the ball and letting the time run out.
Second down and 3. Peoples fires a dart over the middle, unable to hang on with Stoops. Incomplete. Looks like he may have landed on the ball as he was going down to catch that.
An impressive throw by Peoples, though. If you can see the view that I'm seeing, a real tight window, just gets around the linebacker and finds a hole to put it in. Just can't make the grab.
8 seconds remaining before half. 3rd down and 3 for Norman North. Peoples dropping the throw. Open over the middle. A nice diving catch. Stoops makes it. They're able to stock the clock. Watch the play, watch the throw and catch here.
There's a timeout on the field.
Stoops just does a great job. Get that ball around him. He will certainly put it away. There you can see Bob and Carol Stoops sitting, enjoying the game. It's got to be pretty cool. Oh, I sat next to Bob Stoops last night. And he told me I know a lot about football. You think that's the way the conversation went, Dion?
Exactly like that. Exactly like that. He was telling me that I know everything about the 3-4
I should be a
defense.
coach someday. I said, I know, Coach. I just missed my calling.
Scores that we have from 601. Stillwater leading.
Well, 3 seconds left to go here, so one final try. Don't know which way they're going to go with this. The line of scrimmage is the 23, so it would be right at a 40-yard field goal. We've seen Jackson Wilhite. He attempted one from, I believe it was 37 earlier, came up just a bit short on that one. He has the leg to kick it, you know, even further than that.
Looks like the field goal team is coming onto the field.
They will set it down right at the 30, so it will be a 40-yard attempt. Wilhite trying to knock one through here to extend this lead. What could be the final play of the first half. Snap back, ball down. Good kick, it's on the way, and it is good. Great kick from Jackson Wilhite, 40-yarder. Knocked it through, would have been good from much farther than that. And that will be the end of the first half of play. So congratulations to Jackson Wilhite making the big field goal here at the end. Let's go back down on the field. And Dion standing by with the coach.
Coach, impressive drive right there. Put on some points before halftime. What are you going to tell your kids in the locker room?
Well, we got to keep fighting. It's a ball game. It's going to come down to the wire. I don't care what the scoreboard says. This game's going to come down to the very end. So we got to keep doing things we've been doing. We got down again to the goal line and got down to the 1 yard line and gave up the football and then had another penalty and then missed the field goal. So we got nothing out of that. We got to capitalize when we get down in there. Defense got to keep fighting. They're doing a great job. They've held them to a couple field goals. The same thing. Just keep fighting. They're going to get some yards. They're a good football team. We just got to keep getting after it and try to do the same thing in the second half.
Good luck in the second half, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Dion and head coach Brent Barnes. Halftime, it's our score. Timberwolves on top of the Wolves, 25-13. It's your view. It's game time right here. We'll take a timeout and be back.
Oklahomans is the proud heritage of Oklahoma Farm Bureau. Today, whether you live on the farm, small town, or big city, Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance is here to protect you when life happens, when you need us most. Everyone claims to be local. Only Oklahoma Farm Bureau has locations in every county across our state. Contact an agent today. We're ready to help save you money and give you real peace of mind. We're the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better.
It's the Great American Ford Sales Event. Get 0% for 60 months on the smartest, most capable trucks. America's best-selling brand and the best in Oklahoma. Plus, all first responders, active duty, and military veterans get $1,000 appreciation cash on top of all current offers. Like 0% financing for 60 months on F-Series, plus $1,000 appreciation cash. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Because an open road is always calling your name. Because life is sweet. Because every moment counts. MidFirst Bank will always be true to your money. With convenient services that help you maximize the joys in life. MidFirst Bank, true to your money.
Halftime on Game Time is brought to you by the Oklahoma Farm Bureau, the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better. Tune in each week as we bring you some of the best players in the nation all fall long.
Welcome back, everybody. Your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. It is game time, and it's on YurView. And right now, we're getting ready to listen to the Norman North Marching Band. The drum major is Trent Davis, and they'll be performing during our halftime. Our director is Trent Davis, so he will take controls of that. We will turn it over to him, and we will enjoy their presentation.
Now for everyone's favorite hero called Doctor Who. To thank following meetings and our sponsors for public bank and trust,
Fall Freeview, September 19th to the 25th.
Showtime, folks. Can you hook me up?
Free access to premium shows.
Thank you.
Full seasons of current hits.
I am pumped.
Binge on hundreds of hours of free entertainment on any device in your home.
What a great idea.
Not bad, right?
Watch on demand, online, or on your favorite devices with the Contour app. The Cox Fall Freeview on any screen, September 19th to the 25th.
If there's one thing we love, it's watching TV. But did you know you can also watch on the go with TV everywhere? It's included at no extra charge as part of your Cox TV subscription. Watch live TV and on-demand content anywhere. Your favorite shows, movies, sports, and more on network websites or by downloading TV network apps to your tablet or phone. On the go? Keep watching with TV everywhere. Learn how with the Cox Discover More video series at cox.com/learn.
It's the Great American Ford Sales Event. Get 0% for 60 months on the smartest, most capable trucks. America's best-selling brand and the best in Oklahoma. Plus, all first responders, active duty, and military veterans get $1,000 appreciation cash on top of all current offers. Like 0% financing for 60 months on F-Series, plus $1,000 appreciation cash. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Welcome back, everybody. Your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. It's game time here on YurView, and right now it's 25-13 with the Timberwolves on top of the Wolves. And joining us now is the Norman North High School cheer team. Some of the members out there participating with some of the youth in the community.
What do you think, folks? Don't you think? Give them a hand.
All right, there you can see some of the future cheerleaders of tomorrow and some of the Pom Squad. Young ladies have taken the field. Looks like they're trying to tell us something, so let's listen in.
Hello? Oh. Hi, we're your Norman North Cheer seniors, and tomorrow we're competing at regionals to qualify to the state championship. And basically what we're doing is a 2-minute routine of yelling and executing skills. So tomorrow we'll be at UConn and we compete at 2, so come out and support us. Thank you.
Is here during the halftime of our game of the week. Right now it's Norman North on top of Santa Fe, 25-13.
Every touchdown from every game, every Sunday afternoon.
Experience the ultimate upgrade for football season at NFL Red Zone for $39.99. Visit Cox.com/sports to learn more or call 877-912-0569 to order NFL Red Zone today.
Because every great accomplishment takes courage. Because one person can't do it all. Because dreams are worth chasing. MidFirst Bank will always be true to your money. With proven services that support all of your endeavors. MidFirst Bank, true to your money.
Tune into Game Time this Friday at 7 p.m. for the Ford Game of the Week. Broken Arrow versus UConn.
Let's take a look at our halftime highlights here on YurView. It's Norman North with the football. Early in the contest, Ryan Peoples keeping it, running it off to the left side, and getting down to the 1 yard line. Did not actually get in right there. But then they followed that up with an easy touchdown as Dalen Alexander put Norman North on top. Didn't take long for Santa Fe to answer. And Bari Snoddy taking it all the way to the house. Easy, made it look easy, and he gets the long run for the score for Edmond Santa Fe. Then a field goal attempt here is up and good as Santa Fe continues to take the lead. And here's a running play that's going to go up the middle, fighting for the end zone and getting in. That was Alexander again. And then another field goal that goes off the upright and is good. And here's Norman North again. Peoples rolling and throwing, and there goes Drake Stoops. Watch him make this guy miss. He's into the end zone. Touchdown for the Timberwolves as he continues to torch secondaries. And then Jackson Wilhite right at the end before halftime getting the big field goal, and that has Norman North on top right now, leading Edmond Santa Fe by a score of 25-13. So let's go down to Dion Amade on the sidelines. Dion?
Coach, what kind of second half adjustments did you make over there in the locker room?
I think we talked about consistency. I think if you look at the first half, we just weren't very consistent on the other side of the ball. We can't keep settling for field goals. When they lay the ball on the ground, we got to get those turnovers and not let them recover. And so I think, for us, the big key to the second half is just consistency and make plays and have a sense of urgency.
The running game looked really good. Do you want to capitalize on that some more?
Yeah, most definitely. If we can run the ball, we want to run the ball. We need to be able to protect the quarterback and be able to throw it some too. But yeah, we'll come back and keep plugging away and run the ball. And we got to, like I said, we can't settle for field goals. We got to find a way to get in the end zone.
Well, good luck in the second half, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, there's Dion and the head coach, Kyle White. We'll take a timeout. We will continue here on YurView. It's your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week.
Hungry for pizza? Pick a pair. Mazio's medium one-topping pizzas are only $6.50 each. Pick your two favorite hot, fresh medium one-topping pizzas and get both for only $6.50 each. So go ahead, pick a pair. Only at Mazio's.
Improving the lives of Oklahomans is the proud heritage of Oklahoma Farm Bureau. Today, whether you live on the farm, small town, or big city, Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance is here to protect you when life happens, when you need us most. Everyone claims to be local. Only Oklahoma Farm Bureau has locations in every county across our state. Contact an agent today. We're ready to help save you money and give you real peace of mind. We're the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better.
Because practice pays off. Because it's better to give than to receive. Because there's no place like home. MidFirst Bank will always be true to your money, with innovative services that let you focus on what's most important. MidFirst Bank, true to your money.
Hungry for pizza? Pick a pair. Mazio's medium one-topping pizzas are only $6.50 each. Pick your two favorite hot, fresh medium one-topping pizzas and get both for only $6.50 each. So go ahead, pick a pair. Only at Mazio's.
Welcome back, everybody. Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. It is game time on YurView here tonight. Norman North Timberwolves right now leading it 25-13 over Edmond Santa Fe. Norman North has just been a little bit more balanced on offense. Santa Fe, as you saw head coach Kyle White when he talked to Dion, they've been able to run the football tonight, haven't been able to throw it so very well. But it should be a good second half of football between these two always talented teams. So third quarter about ready to get underway. And it'll be the Timberwolves kicking off to the Wolves. Here we go, second half about to get underway. High short kick, fair catch called for, taken right there at the 31-yard line. And that's where the Wolves will put it in play. Let's take a look at our Mazio's MVP matchup and how these guys are doing that we thought before the game might have good contest, and we're doing okay so far, huh?
Yeah, 14 rushes, 140 yards, 10 yards per carry. You can't ask for more than that. One touchdown for Mr. Snotty. And then on the other side, only 2 receptions for Stoops, but 63 yards. Pretty impressive.
So look at the brand new press box here at Norman High. Here's a running play and just nowhere to go. He's going to get a yard maybe and not much more. Snotty.
Brought down by number 8, the Inferno, Blake Burns.
And a reminder, too, that you can take advantage of that Mazio's MVP when you text 664444 and receive a coupon for a large one-topping pizza for just $5. Here goes Snotty into the secondary, thrown down by his shoulder pads. See a lot of guys calling for the horse collar out there, but that truly was getting him around the shoulder pads, not the collars per se.
Yeah, kind of familiar to that first play in the first quarter. He gets up the middle, gets some blockers. This time, some secondary members for this Norman North team. Number 17, Christian Fleury, bringing him down.
Here's a pass this time to the near side. Trying to get Snotty involved in the passing game as well, but nice defense there. Tackle made by Weston Peck. Just underway, third quarter of action. Norman North leading it by 12. Hansen, keeper straight ahead. Hansen into the secondary. He's got first down yardage as he gets down inside the 30 to about the 28.
Showing off a little speed there as you check out the replay. Just a quarterback lead play up the middle. Had a little bit of success with that in the first half. Going back to it here early in the second.
My guy.
Hansen looking to throw, going down the middle of the field, got a receiver, just a bit too tall, incomplete.
Looked like he almost one-handed that pass. Would have been impressive if he could pull it in. Check it out again. Good throw by Hansen right there. Puts it just a little too high, but almost brings it in.
Donovan Vickers, the intended receiver.
Vickers?
Handoff Snoddy. And he breaks into the secondary. Snoddy, a shoestring tackle. Last thing to bring him down.
It seems like he's almost about to break. He almost was about to break. Number 17 once again finds him. He found him on that first big explosive play to start this third quarter, and there he goes again, finding him before he can actually get out of the trash and get into the end zone.
Jet sweep, right side, running play, not much there. Coming up, Sincere Jackson in on the tackle.
That's one thing about this Norman North team. They're not going to be outflanked or out-leveraged. They're going to keep contained and keep you cutting the ball inside right there on those jet sweeps. They like those things to hit fast and to the outside. Norman North not letting that happen.
Here's Hansen again, looking for some running room, not finding a lot. He'll get down inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line.
Hansen a little indecisive in that backfield right there, trying to find somewhere to go. Sometimes you just got to stick your foot in the ground and get up the field and get what you can get.
Running play, middle of the field, not much there. That's going to bring up a fourth down from about the 10-yard line. Be about 4th and 4 coming up. We do have a Norman North player down on the field. So both teams will head to the sidelines. The injured player is number 1. That is Sincere Jackson, 6'1" senior. Played a little running back last year, some linebacker as well, primarily linebacker this year.
Playing a little wildcat to start this ball game. He got that 2-point conversion over there to start the game off.
We're going to take a timeout and come back, continue our coverage of your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week right here on YurView. We'll be back.
It's football season, and Coach's Cabana's back, baby. Coach's Cabana brings you the greatest personalities in football, including yours truly, for an interactive game day experience.
Cox is the only way to experience it. Watch OU Coach's Cabana on channel 1333 and OSU on channel 1334.
And watch it live on your new Contour app and have your game on your TV.
But you can only get it with Cox.
Watch Coach's Cabana for details to win OU Tulane pay-per-view on Cox.
Looks like they're working on getting Sincere Jackson. They've got him in the seated position right now. Here comes Coach Brent Barnes to see what, if anything, he can offer. Well, you always hate to see one of your comrades go down, and you know, when it looks like it's more than just your average play. It looked as though they had started to get him to his feet and then held off on that idea. And they finally do get him to his feet, and now they'll. Looks a little woozy there, perhaps. Kind of showing signs like he got his bell rung, perhaps. So he'll head to the sideline. It'll be 4th down for Edmond Santa Fe.
Returning to action, 4th down and 7 from the 11.
They are lined up as though they're going for it. Hansen dropping the throw. Here comes the blitz. Throws off the off foot, and it falls to the turf. Incomplete. Nice defensive play, and the Timberwolves will take over on downs.
Good job. Check out the replay right there. Henson, you can see he sees something that he likes. Drake Stoops is able to jump in front of it. Create a challenge for the wide receiver to catch the ball and break it up.
You could almost seem as though you were in Drake Stoops' eyes right there and reading that play. He's just waiting for that quarterback to see that receiver and jump on it.
Yeah, excellent view from the Kramer crew down there. Almost as he baits the quarterback to throw the ball and just jumps in front of it. Just can't hang on to the ball.
My point exactly. Running play, middle of the field, straight ahead. Long way to go in this one yet. Gained about 5 on that first down play. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. Peoples, middle of the field. Pass was there, but a good job defensively to strip him of the football.
Number 14, Love, is there again. He's been making some big hits out of the secondary, out of his safety position in this ball game. He continues in the second half as he watches. He comes over there and strips the ball as he's coming to make the tackle. That's what they teach you. Secure the tackle first, then go for the ball. Great technique right there by Love.
He's made a number of good plays tonight. Third down, pump fake, then delivers. Pass is, well, he caught it. Did he catch it? They're going to give him credit for it?
Looked a little questionable to me.
Yeah, it's going to be first down. They're moving the chains.
No instant replay in high school football. Take another look at it, though.
Well, there you get it right there.
Yeah. Ball comes in. You don't really have a good view. Number 9 for Santa Fe comes in and kind of blocks it. We're just gonna have to go with the refs. Good job by the camera crew again there, getting a close-up for us.
Alexander with the run straight ahead. Only gets 2 on the carry.
Ball down to 24-yard line.
Peoples rolling to his left, throwing downfield. It's caught on the far side.
And that's just a great catch by Jake Simmons right there. Just truly impressed every time he is able to get his hands on the ball with the cast on his hand and everything. Look, it's just a flood pattern right there. Everybody flowing to one side of the field. The quarterback's rolling out, and he fits the ball in that tight window up there and just able to cradle it in before he goes out of bounds.
Good job, big catch there for Simmons. Keeps the drive alive.
From the 41-yard line, first down and 10.
From their own 41-yard line. And that one's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Santa Fe defense all over that one.
Big tackle. Check out the replay again. You see number 50 for this Edmond Santa Fe defense, Amari Warhelp, able to get in there, create a tackle for loss.
Big defensive play, makes it now 2nd and 11. And Peoples again, underneath, Stoops, has it, first down. Makes a couple guys miss and then steps out of bounds. But another job by Drake Stoops coming up, making the catch and getting the first down.
Yeah, just check out the replay again. Check out this crossing pattern, just coming across the field, able to lose his defender and get up, get the first down, and then just take a step out of bounds with a nifty move.
Got some Walter Payton moves going on there.
Walter Payton.
Yeah, you heard of him?
Sweetness?
Yeah.
Why'd they call him Sweetness?
Because he was sweet, man. Running play here, left side. Not much there that time. Stoops out here to the near side. Guarded there by number 6, Dom Johnson. Quick toss, little screen out of the backfield. Good move, Alexander. Be about 2 yards shy of the first down, but he got some of that back.
Yeah, check out this replay again. Looks like a man-to-man defense as you see the corner going with Drake Stoops. when you see that, it's always a good idea to check to the running back because he's going to be lined up against a linebacker. Great mismatch right there to go ahead and attack the defense with.
3rd and 2 out of the shotgun. Alexander takes the handoff and he gets hit immediately, and he's going to lose a yard or two in the play.
Yeah, that's just a good, strong play by the Edmond Santa Fe defense, leading away. Number 51, Teron Smith, from his defensive tackle position, go ahead and stonewall his defender, or excuse me, the offensive lineman that's on him. Running back runs into the blocker, and the number 50 for the Santa Fe defense as well, Amari Warhop, able to come in and help.
Lost more like 3 on that play. They'll call it 4th down and 4. Got a receiver downfield wide open. Catch is made, reception there by number 88. Coming down with it was Bo Kemet.
Wide open over there in the corner route. Look at this again. It seems like there's just a miscommunication from the linebacker crew. Doesn't know that he's supposed to take his man all the way, and he finds the open man, and they get into the red zone for the Norman North 1st down.
Big play there for Kemet, a junior, 6'2", 237. Nice touch by Peoples, put it right on time. Peoples here, running play, straight ahead, end zone, touchdown Timberwolves.
Big run by number 20, Cameron Jones, the senior. Just taking the ball, finding a good hole from his offensive lineman. Make sure you thank them on the sideline, big guy.
They got him in, and Norman North increases their lead. Now they go up by 18 with a chance at the extra point here to add to that total. Jackson Wilhite again in for the extra point. Punches it up and through. And after that, that will make our score now in favor, 32-13. It's Norman North on top of Edmond Santa Fe on your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week.
New movies instantly with the new Contour from Cox. To stop an evil principal, George and Harold need a genius plan.
We'll hypnotize you. Tra-la-la! Captain Underpants!
Everything you know about superheroes gets thrown out the window.
Oh, boy.
DreamWorks Captain Underpants. Purchase movies and TV shows right from your remote. Download them to go and watch anywhere, anytime on your mobile devices. Start building your digital video library now.
Action.
Comedy. Horror.
Speak. Find. Feel. This is the all-new Contour from Cox. It's cable TV reimagined to get you right to the good stuff.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at some of those first half stats brought to you by the Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance Company. As you take a look at Edmond Santa Fe and Norman North. Rushing yards pretty even.
But that's the difference in the ballgame right there, those passing yards. Santa Fe, 13 yards passing, and then you check out the Norman North side, 101 yards. Then take a look at those first downs as well. Kind of tells you the story of the ball game. 8 for Santa Fe and 14 for Norman North.
High kick going to be taken at about the 20-yard line. Straight up the middle. And a return out to the 44-yard line. As we take a look at that scoring drive after the nice return there by Nick Sharp. Sharp had a couple touchdowns in that game we did last year, I remember.
Yeah, check out the scoring line right here. Peoples setting up to throw, finding the tight end, number 88 for this Norman North team. Bo Kemper down the field on the corner route, and then they just take it into the end zone with Cameron Jones going up the field, 8-yard run, finding that end zone. Offensive line doing a good job creating a big hole for him.
First down play now for Santa Fe. Hansen throws. Pass is tipped. Flags come out. Thrown in the direction of a little altercation that some of the linemen were having in there.
Yeah, it definitely looked like a hold right there. Seems like our man number 1, Sear Jackson is back in the ball game, and he was able to get some pressure on the quarterback. See what the referees have here.
Got holding. It's the offense. That's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
Yeah, I mean, even I saw that when I got a hanky up here in the booth, and I was about to throw that thing down there.
So Santa Fe facing a 1st and 24. Throw the quick pass underneath, but just too much on it. Can't hang on. Incomplete.
And you see that play was set up so nicely because of the fact that Snoddy is a good threat out of the backfield catching the ball as well. When they swing him out like that into that running back screen, it forces the linebackers to come out wide with him and create a hole in the defense, allowing the quarterback to throw the ball in there. They just couldn't hang on this time.
Hansen dropping the throw, has running room. Now throws on the run. Pass intended over there for Nick Sharp, but incomplete.
And he takes a good shot when he's throwing that ball too, getting off the turf.
Guess his brother is still playing for Central Arkansas. Is that where Justice Hansen is now? I think that's right. Nice pass here over the middle, but incomplete.
And 2 of the wide receivers running switch routes right there, zone defense, so they're able to switch it off pretty well. Throw kind of a dangerous one right there, led the receiver right into that safety's point of view. And if he really wanted to, he could have done some damage.
Yep, unloaded on him.
Remember playing safety, being back there, seeing those routes, seeing the quarterback eye the receiver down, doing a little T-step back pedal and come downhill screaming. But this day and age, that's a defensive receiver.
Yes. Quick kick opportunity here and a good one. And a good job to get on top of that football. Drake Stoops, very sure-handed back there. Sooners are looking for a return man.
Are they?
And a running back. And a receiver.
The Cowboys could use some guys. Extra bodies never hurt.
I thought they were okay.
The extra bodies never hurt, Steve.
Okay.
It's about depth. It's about depth in the Big 12.
From the 38-yard line, first down, Timberwolves.
All right, Timberwolves first down. 3:48 left to go, third quarter. They've opened it up now to a 19-point lead. Running play, collision there in the middle of the field. About a 4, maybe a 5-yard pickup on the play.
Brought down by number 50, Amari Woodhall. 4 on the play, second down, 6.
You know, rankings-wise, these are the 2 best teams that you and I have seen, you know, aside from games that you might have done on your own or me on my own, but together, you know, these are the 2 ranked teams that we've seen, number 7, number 9. Playing hard out there tonight. Right now, Norman North has the best of it. Looking for more. Down the far sideline. Wow. Are you kidding me?
That was a catch by Isaac Stoops. Pound your chest, young man. You deserve it. Check out the view again. Peoples does a good job of putting the ball in the air, but look at Isaac Stoops coming around the defensive back, making an acrobatic grab and catching it and holding it up with one hand so the ref can see. What a snag.
That was pretty impressive.
You know, they always say be humble and don't showboat and stuff, but if you make a grab like that,
Yeah.
hey, you do whatever you want, okay?
That was
I wouldn't have been mad if you done a little spin, done a little 360 move over there.
did the splits.
Do a little break dance action.
Looking for more. Peoples rolls to his right. gets the pass complete, and flags come out. Pass to Drake Stoops, but it's going to be a penalty against Norman North. Brent Barnes is pleading his case with the officials.
Well, who was it? Do you know?
I don't know. Do you know?
An ineligible receiver downfield when he gets the offense.
5-yard penalty for the previous spot.
Replay first down.
So they'll redo it.
Yeah, it's one of the things that's a negative part about having an elusive quarterback that does a good job of extending plays. The offensive linemen and the ineligible guys don't really know if he's going to run or if he's sitting back there waiting to pass. So sometimes they take it upon themselves to go up and pick up some extra blockers, cost them this time.
See what they do here on 1st and 15. Throw it out of the backfield, slipping up, losing his footing. Gained about 2 or 3 yards, did Alexander, before losing his footing.
It's always frustrating when you take your own self down, knowing there was so much more yardage to pick up.
Saw the Altus Bulldogs were winning their football game as I look at some of my teams that I tend to follow while trying to remain neutral at all times, of course. Peoples throws it and just incomplete. Trying to get it there to Mitchell Ross, unable to hang on. Now, you got any scores, holler them out. Third and 13. Play clock is down to 10. And they're going to take a timeout before they do anything else with 1:49 left to go here in the third quarter. Norman North on top, leading Edmond Santa Fe by a score of 32-13. And that allows me to remind you that all Game Time high school football games stream live each week at YurView.com. You can also check back throughout the week for the Ford Game of the Week highlights and additional coverage, including the new weekly high school football recruiting podcast, Over the Middle, with host Jeremy Crabtree. That is YurView.com. Squirtle scores. Deer Creek beating Edmond Memorial 21-14. How about Stillwater on top of Mustang 24-7? Choctaw leads PC North 21-14. Harbert of Arkansas leading Jenks 29-0. And you've got Westmore standing on top of Edmond North 42-10. Yukon leading Southmore 21-7. Some of the other scores from Class 6A going on tonight. So 3rd and 13 now for Norman North. Peoples kind of run the quarterback draw, but Edmond Santa Fe was wise to that. Gained about a yard back, but that's about it.
Tried to fool him with the quarterback draw right there. Good job by the Santa Fe defense not being fooled.
Restart the clock with 1:20 left to go here in this third quarter. 4th down and 13. Peoples has time, looks, throws, complete. Stoops, end zone touchdown, Norman North, no flags on the play.
And that was just an impressive pitch and catch right there by Peoples, finding the window deep in the secondary of the Santa Fe defense. Watch it again. Find the window, threads the needle, and Isaac Stoops does the rest, getting up and down into the end zone. Touchdown, Norman North.
So now each of the Stoops boys with touchdown receptions tonight. Snap is back, kick is away, it's up, and it is through. So with 1:06 left to go here, Norman North has opened it up. They now lead by a score of 39-13 here on your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. Trying to figure out exactly when this game got out of hand like it did.
Sometimes it just happens like that. You look up and 2 scores later, out of the reach of another opponent.
Choctaw leading Putnam North 21-14. Sand Springs on top of PC West 21-7. Booker T. Washington 49. Shawnee nothing. Lawton High 46. Lawton Eisenhower 13. And then game from last night had Putnam City defeating Bixby 37-35 was the final in that one. Wilhide's been busy tonight. And the deep man for Edmond Santa Fe. Number 5 there is Nick Sharp. Kick is away, taken at about the 22-yard line. And hemmed in and thrown down.
Yeah, take a look at this next scoring drive. Just a deep pass to the man, Isaac Stoops. Incredible grab right there. And then he goes to him once again to finish off the drive. Nice little 10-yard in and goes up and down into the end zone for the score. Isaac Stoops doing it all on that drive.
Edmond Santa Fe now trying to answer back with some offense of their own. Pass play complete as he's able to get it there to Nick Sharp.
Just a running back screen pass right there.
Clock running, 37 seconds left to go here. Running play up the middle will be enough for a first down.
Just kind of seems like late in this game, Norman North having at least 1 or 2 more playmakers than Edmond Santa Fe has really helped them pull away.
Hanson looking deep, rifles one down the middle. Didn't get anything under it. Pass goes incomplete, stops the clock. 18 seconds left to go third quarter. Look at Kyle White, head coach for Santa Fe. 2nd and 10. Running play, Snoddy will get close to midfield, still leave him a few yards shy of the first down.
Take a look at that replay again. Just a zone to the outside and gets up the field.
All right, that's the end of the third quarter. Our score has Norman North on top. They lead Santa Fe 39-13 on your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week.
It's the Great American Ford Sales Event, offering 0% for 60 months on the most 5-star safety-rated vehicles. America's best-selling brand and the best in Oklahoma. Plus, all first responders, active duty, and military veterans get $1,000 appreciation cash on top of all current offers, like 0% financing for 60 months on all Ford SUVs, plus $1,000 appreciation cash. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Improving the lives of Oklahomans is the proud heritage of Oklahoma Farm Bureau. Today, whether you live on the farm, small town, or big city, Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance is here to protect you when life happens, when you need us most. Everyone claims to be local. Only Oklahoma Farm Bureau has locations in every county across our state. Contact an agent today. We're ready to help save you money and give you real peace of mind. We're the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better.
Because every great accomplishment takes courage. Because one person can't do it all. Because dreams are worth chasing. MidFirst Bank will always be true to your money. With proven services that support all of your endeavors. MidFirst Bank, true to your money.
Welcome back as we get ready for fourth quarter action here in your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. Running play left side, and that's not going to get it done. Norman North turned that one back, lost on the play. So fourth down. Call it 5.
Being down by 26 points, kind of have no choice but to go for it here.
Nice play. Did he catch it? They're saying no. Bobbled it. Got it too close to the ground. Incomplete. That'll give the ball back to Norman North.
I'd like another look at that one as well. Kind of seemed like he kind of caught it before he actually hit the ground. And once again, there's no second chances or no red flags or no instant replays. But we're going to take another look at it. Look at it right here as they slow it down. It looks like he gets underneath it and comes down with it right there. I mean, from that view,
yeah,
didn't seem like it touched the ground at all. What do you think, Steve?
Can't change it because you don't know. Have to have a look from that far side. We don't have all the cameras that they utilize in the high-dollar college games or the pro games, obviously. I mean, we know what it takes just to get it done at the high school level, and close to 25 different people on crew throughout the day, getting set up, tearing it all down long after everybody else is gone. Second and 7. Peoples going down.
Thought about going ahead and trying to throw that ball away on his way down, but does the smart thing and puts it back into his holster. Check out the play again. As Edmond Santa Fe's defensive lineman, number 51, seems like we're calling his number a lot tonight. Tyron Smith.
So a timeout on the field. Got injured Santa Fe Norman North player down. That's number 79.
The Norman Athletic Association is an organization that supports all of Indiana.
And let's see what else we got going on here. Hey, we've got that high school football recruiting podcast that I was telling you about. Josh Ward from WNML in Knoxville breaks down the Tennessee-Florida recruiting rivalry. YurView analyst and former Dallas Cowboy and SMU Mustang Dale Hellestray previews the feature game of the week, plus his thoughts on how Arizona and Arizona State have struggled with local recruiting. He recounts his memories of being recruited back in the SMU Pony Express days. And Matt Mueller, the COO of Huddle, discusses the impact Huddle has had on college football and the recruiting process. All that and more on this week's episode of Over the Middle podcast. You can find it, check it out at YurView.com. Yeah, huddle listed as one of the great innovations of college football in the last 20, 25 years. I know a lot of our high school coaches use it and send me those plays that we use on our TV show each week that allow us to see, players from 50 to 60 different schools each week.
Yeah, I remember using it back at OSU, being able to watch some tape from the house instead of going up to the facilities all the time.
Pass play going deep. Got a receiver down there, but just a little bit beyond the reach of Drake Stoops.
Just overthrows him there just by a couple lengths. Both of them wishing they had that one back.
Peoples, look at him. He knows it.
Distraught.
So give me one more chance. I know I can do it.
See there on your screen, number 79, the injured player back in a couple plays ago for this Norman North team. Back in the ball game, Javion Cobbs.
Nice call there, execution on the quick kick. No return.
Kick goes out of bounds around the 10-yard line.
And they'll mark it out right at the 10-yard line. You can see Peoples telling Coach Barnes, man, I just overthrew him. It was so close. And, you know, when you're winning by 26 points, you can joke about that and have a good time with it.
FFB's debit card rewards reward you with your everyday purchases. So look at pay utility
Just a game of inches, Steve. Game of inches.
So they say.
Travel, gift cards, you name it. All you have to do is use it. Register for FFB's debit card rewards today. Visit ffb.com.
Ball spotted at the 10-yard line. First down, Wolves.
It's Edmond Santa Fe ball now from their own 10-yard line. Quick pass. Trying to get something going over the middle, but boy, they make the stop and drop him in his tracks. No gain on the play.
Yeah, those quick screens out there, those wide receiver bubble routes, they're meant to hit on the outside, so deciding to cut it back in where all the defenders are coming in from. Not the smartest idea, and you kind of see why there.
Running play this time, and that's not going to go anywhere.
And I think that's why you see a 26-point lead right now. I mean, the defensive line and the linebackers for this Norman North team have done an excellent job stopping the run. I mean, other than that big play and a couple other ones, they haven't really done much as far as the ground game between the tackles.
Yeah, and it's been a while since they've done much either. Running play. Hansen just running for his life right now. Going to turn and throw it, looking for Snoddy, and the pass is incomplete.
Henson's been running for his life back there, seems like for most of the night. See him limping off the field a little bit there.
So standing just inside his own end zone. Punter for Santa Fe. Looks like he caught the bottom of the shoe with that one. The return is all the way back to the 32-yard line. So great field position after it looked to be miskicked almost.
Yeah, it looked like it came off the side of his foot a little bit.
So it'll be Norman North football again. Something tells me they might just go for the big play right away.
Might as well put a couple more nails in the coffin. Try to seal this victory, put it away.
Drake Stoops, bottom of your screen. Running play. Driven straight back after a short gain on the play.
Good tackle by Davion Richards right there. Linebacker, check it out again. Seeing Cameron Jones trying to find a hole, but Davion coming and closing the door on it real quick before he's able to find some daylight.
Make some adjustments up front. 2nd down and 9. Running play. Falls forward. Will pick up about 2 yards.
Good job by number 52, DeMarco Grayson, able to get in the backfield off of his penetration and trip up Jones right there.
DeMarco Grayson. North looking at a 3rd down and 8. They're going to take a timeout right before the play clock expires. We'll take a timeout as well. Norman North leading at 39-13 right here on Game Time on YurView, your Oklahoma Ford dealers game of the week.
Hungry for pizza? Pick a pair. Mazio's medium one-topping pizzas are only $6.50 each. Pick your 2 favorite hot, fresh medium one-topping pizzas and get both for only $6.50 each. So go ahead, pick a pair. Only at Mazio's.
Because practice pays off. Because it's better to give than to receive. Because there's no place like home. MidFirst Bank will always be true to your money, with innovative services that let you focus on what's most important. MidFirst Bank, true to your money.
Hungry for pizza? Pick a pair. Mazio's medium one-topping pizzas are only $6.50 each. Pick your 2 favorite hot, fresh medium one-topping pizzas and get both for only $6.50 each. So go ahead, pick a pair. Only at Mazio's.
Well, the Indians lost to the Royals.
Really don't like those.
Running play up the middle. Alexander. 3rd down and 8 coming up. So it is 4th down, actually. So it'll be 4th and short. See what they're going to call here to try to keep the drive alive, keep the clock rolling.
From the 23, 4th and 1.
And the Timberwolves aren't getting something right, and Coach Barnes isn't happy about it. Sometimes running that clock out is just as important as converting a 1st down.
Gotta keep it moving. Gotta keep it moving. Don't want to give this Edmond Santa Fe any clock to work with and to let them get some points on the board and make a game out of this one.
Cox Home Life helps you control what's going on at home, even when you're away. You can go to cox.com/homelife or visit your local Cox Solutions store and find out about how to get a free HD camera and installation as well.
HD camera?
Free HD camera.
What was it like back in the day when they didn't have HD TV?
Yeah, we remember when it was just black and white TV.
I heard some funny thing about rabbit ears. Andy, you know about rabbit ears?
Why don't you come here and get in this headlock? 7-12, 4th and 1, running play right side. Getting enough for the 1st down. That'll keep the drive alive and keep the clock rolling.
Dylan Alexander on the carry. Straight forward on the tackle. Result of the play, 1st down, Timberwolves.
So new set of downs. It's Kyle White, assistant coaching staff. Things have not gone their way tonight.
From the 20-yard line, 1st down.
Norman North, even though they fell in defeat last week to UConn, that some people saw as surprising. Have to also figure that was going to be a wake-up call for Norman North, and they've certainly played well here tonight.
And you can kind of see the adjustment that the Santa Fe defense made, and it simply just switching back to the 4-3 defense. That you can look across the defensive line, you see 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers back there. I mean, when you have the advantage that Norman North did in the running game, just getting 5 yards a pop, 3 yards a pop here and there, you kind of get an extra defensive lineman on the ground, and it kind of clogs things up a little bit for this Norman team.
Running play will get inside the 15-yard line. Clock will go under 6 minutes left to go in our contest here tonight.
Cam Jones on the carry, tackled by number 11, Hayden Christensen. 6 on the play, 3rd down 5 from the 15.
Late in the ball game like this is very good advantage for Norman North to have an extra back like Cameron Jones come in and kind of grind this thing out for you late in the ball game.
Running on the left side, and that'll get some more good yardage, and again, most importantly, keep the clock running. Jones has checked in and done a nice job after Alexander took most of the carries in the early going.
Yeah, he's doing a real good job, just eating up the clock, getting more and more yards, 5, 4, 3 yards here and there.
Milking that clock for all it's worth. Handoff straight ahead. That'll be a first down. And now they can really run some clock off.
The tackle was made by 22, Junius Gaston.
I think Norman North making a statement here tonight after they lost last week, and people were surprised they lost to UConn. They got things put back together this week. They played very well on both sides of football, I thought, here tonight. Running the football, threw the ball well. Defense came up, made big plays, and made big stops throughout the night. Running play straight ahead. Stopped and spun backwards.
Not trying to give any excuses here for the Norman North team, but you do have to remember UConn runs a little bit of an unusual offense for especially this day and age of the spread offense and everybody throwing the ball around. They go back to that old school triple option kind of offense where it's kind of hard to prepare for when you just only have a week. A lot of responsibilities and a lot of discipline that you really have to play with them. So it's going to be a successful season, in my opinion, for UConn when they got teams coming in and trying to face them and get ready for that offense in that short of a time.
Be interesting to see how UConn does the rest of the season and how well some of these other teams do adapt to them. People did not adjust to it when Altus ran it in 2015 and won the state championship in Class 5A. And Jeremy Reed went to Arkansas for 2 years, came back, and he's the head coach at UConn now. Running play, caught from behind and just stopped. And this is about as good a job as you could have seen in just clock management, gaining 3 yards, 4th and 1, getting the first down, getting a new set of downs, and just continuing to let that clock roll.
Fourth and goal from the 7.
Bishop McGinnis 60, Enid 27. Fourth quarter action there. Fourth and goal. He kept his footing, but is not going to be able to get into the end zone, and that'll mean a change out offense and defense. So
turnover on downs.
Even though they didn't get any points on the board, yeah, they did all they really needed to in that drive. Don't forget, coming up next week, we have Union and Edmond North. That'll be our Thursday contest from over at Edmond North. And then Friday, Broken Arrow at UConn. So we'll get to see that flex bone offense run by UConn as they take on the Broken Arrow Tigers, and that will be on Friday. So 2 more games back at you again next week.
Me and you?
Me and you.
You'll be there?
I'm going to be there.
I'll be there.
It's going to be here in the city, right?
Yeah, baby.
Okay. Timeout called. With 2:33 left to go here.
Edmond Santa Fe, the first of the half.
We'll take a timeout ourselves and come back, continue our coverage with Norman North on top of Edmond Santa Fe 39-13 on your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week.
Coaches Cabana's back, baby. Coaches Cabana brings you the greatest personalities in football, including yours truly, for an interactive game day experience.
Cox is the only way to experience it. Watch OU Coaches Cabana on channel 1333 and OSU on channel 1334.
And watch it live on your new Contour app and have your game on your TV.
But you can only get it with Cox.
Watch Coach's Cabana for details to win OU Tulane pay-per-view on Cox.
Welcome back to Norman North, Hart Collins Field. The campus over here at Norman High School. Norman North plays their home games here as well, and Edmond Santa Fe has taken over on downs as we have just 2:33 left to go in the ball game. Hansen dropping and throwing over the middle, pass caught. First down yardage, nice reception there by number 5. That's Nick Sharp. Putting some numbers back on the board. There you look, Hansen gets on top of that throw, and a good job by Sharp to draw it in and get the first down. Hansen with a little out, intercepted, gonna take it to the house, and that's gonna do it right there. Interception all the way back the other way. Touchdown for Norman North, Christian Flannery. Boy, he broke on that thing. He could see that one coming, and he takes it back all the way. Here's a look. And he's just sitting on it, waiting for it. And he got it, and he knew what to do with it. Takes it back all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. One of those guys that started his school days at Norman High, only to end up at Norman North. Here's the extra point attempt by Wilhite. First, we got some flags that are being thrown about, as we heard a whistle early on.
5-yard penalty. Try.
5-yard penalty against the offense, and they'll have to kick it again. So Norman North will get set up once again for the extra point attempt. Wilhite goes through the same preparation you know he goes through on every kick. This time they pull it out and fake it. It looked like just a straight fake. Weak side, caught from behind and taken down. It didn't appear as though the holder had any problem with the snap. Looked like that was a called play, but could be wrong on that. Nonetheless, now 2:07 left to go in the ball game. Norman North on top, leading it by a score of 45-13. No real discussion going on amongst the coaches or the players, as if somebody, you know, did something on their own. So that doesn't appear to be the case. Coaches trying to coach him up for these final couple of minutes here on the clock. 2:07 on the game clock anyhow. See what these teams will be doing here these next couple of weeks for Norman North. Norman North coming up. They will take on PC North. Then it'll be at Mustang, Southmore, at Union, Owasso, Edmond North, and more. And for Edmond Santa Fe, after their game tonight, it's Edmond Memorial, at Norman, at Broken Arrow, Westmore, at UConn, and Jenks. So neither team's schedule sounds as though it gets any easier. Here's the kick on the far right side. Flag does come out almost immediately, so out of bounds, and they'll get to start this drive in pretty good shape. Football weekend in Norman, Oklahoma. Doesn't get much better than that. High school game last night, high school game tonight. College football game right in town here tomorrow.
First down from the 35-yard line.
Santa Fe football. Final 2:07 left to go in our ball game. Hanson will take the snap, handoff left side up the middle. Looks like number 29 is checked in now for Santa Fe. That is Cameron Johnson. Running play back towards the middle of the field. Big number 34 on the carry there. That is Jerrion Cox, 6 foot 185. And the tackle for Norman North, Jacob Compton. Running play, left side, dragging tacklers, getting the first down. And a good job there by Edmond Santa Fe's number 29, Cameron Johnson. He's not giving up. Quickly to the line of scrimmage with 1:22 left to go in the ball game. Hanson, handoff. Moving the ball straight ahead at will. Number 34, Jerrion Cox. Handoff left side. Going to get out of bounds. Number 29 on the carry, Johnson once again. Some of these guys getting more time on the offense play-wise than they have maybe in some of the other games of the season. Handoff right side. Going to be short of the necessary yardage for the first down. Final 40 seconds left to go in the ball game. Second down at about 6. Cuts it back towards the middle of the field. Going to be near first down yardage. Actually looks as though they're going to stop the clock. One of the players for Norman North comes running off with no helmet. Got to get a substitute right back in there. Restart the game clock. Went to hand it off, nobody there. Now scrambling, turning towards the corner, and he'll bite the dust right there at the 10-yard line. That'll be enough for the first down and give them an opportunity to try the end zone at least once. Hanson going to take the snap. Handoff into the middle of the line. That is not the way I would have expected them to end the game, but that is exactly the way this game will close. Final score, that'll do it. It's Norman North with the victory, 45-13 over Edmond Santa Fe. They erase the memory of that loss last week to UConn and get back on the winning track with a convincing victory here tonight over Edmond Santa Fe by a final score of 45-13. Brent Barnes, a happy man. congratulates the coaching staff from Edmond Santa Fe. I want to say some of those coaches left Norman North and went with Lance Manning to Edmond Santa Fe that are still on that staff. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and we'll enjoy our post-game show right here on your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week on YurView.
We've simplified your floor shopping experience. Our signature value collection represents the hottest styles, colors, and trends in the industry. So for the highest quality and lowest prices, shop Mill Creek's signature value and save.
It's the Great American Ford Sales Event, offering 0% for 60 months on the brand with the highest owner loyalty. America's best-selling brand and the best in Oklahoma. Plus, all first responders, active duty, and military veterans get $1,000 appreciation cash on top of all current offers. Like 0% financing for 60 months on all Ford cars, plus $1,000 appreciation cash. Hurry into your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Because an open road is always calling your name. Because life is sweet. Because every moment counts. MidFirst Bank will always be true to your money. With convenient services that help you maximize the joys in life. MidFirst Bank, true to your money.
At Mill Creek, we've simplified your floor shopping experience. Our signature value collection represents the hottest styles, colors, and trends in the industry. So for the highest quality and lowest prices, shop Mill Creek's signature value and save.
The Ford High School Game of the Week is brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers, the best in Oklahoma. MidFirst Bank, true to your money. The Oklahoma Farm Bureau, the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better. Mill Creek Carpet and Tile. Mazio's. And by Weoki Credit Union.
Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, Brent Barnes addressing his troops after the Norman North Timberwolves victorious in your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week as they defeat Edmond Santa Fe by the final score of 45-13. Still waiting for the coach to join us, so let's do the Mazio's MVP. And as we decide who comes up with that MVP, Snotty on the night, 21 carries, 198 yards and a touchdown. Drake Stoops, 4 receptions, 89 yards and a touchdown as well. And here comes the coach, so we're going to talk to the coach as we decide and ponder on our Mazio's MVP. Let's go down to Deon Amade one more time.
Talking to my coach over here, 25-13, impressive win. What did you think about your team's performance tonight, Coach?
Extremely proud of the guys. We challenged them all week to play with some passion and play with an edge, play together, and we did that all night. We did it for 4 quarters. Couldn't be more proud. It was a tough week last week. We didn't play our best. We hadn't played our best yet, I think, tonight. I hope that's not our best in the end, but it was what we needed tonight, and we played extremely well. I thought from the very beginning to the end, our guys fought, our defense fought, even when they were driving early. They found a way to dig in and hold them to a couple field goals. We were able to drive offensively, even though we had a mistake down there ourselves in the red zone. We were able to get back and get back in the end zone and be consistent with that. So just extremely proud team effort. Guys just, again, playing with passion and playing together.
Well, great performance tonight, Coach, and good luck with the rest of the season.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, Deon is still down there. Don't forget, you can text MVP to 664444 and receive a coupon for a large one-topping pizza for just $5. Let's go back down to the field, and once again, Deon Amade.
Yeah, standing over here with our Mazio's MVP, Drake Stoops. Man, what a performance. Good plays, big plays. What do you think about your team today tonight?
I mean, I'm really proud of how we bounced back this week, coming off a loss. I mean, we had an intense practice each day this week and prepared ourselves well, and I think it translated out on the field today.
It kind of seemed like your brother had the most impressive catch of the night. What did you think about that performance?
I mean, I saw him throw it up, and our job as receivers is to not let him throw a pick. And so I thought he was just going to bat it down with one hand, and then, like, stuck to his hand, and he came up with it, and I was just like, I don't know how he does that. He's done it multiple times, and every time I'm amazed.
I have a little bit of experience playing with my brother on the same high school team, and it was a great job, great experience. You're always cheering for your brother, so how does it feel to be out there with him?
Yeah, it's really special. Him switching to offense this year is it's really been fun, and I've got to teach him a lot of stuff. But seeing him have success like that, making plays for us, I mean, it's huge, and it just makes me happy for him.
What are you looking forward to the rest of the season?
I mean, we start district play next week, so then we got to take it week by week. I mean, we're 0-0. Just got to keep winning.
Well, great performance tonight, and I'm standing here with Drake Stoops, our Mazio's MVP. Take it back, Steve.
Thank you very much, Dion. Drake Stoops, the senior wide receiver for Norman North, getting to the 6A1 championship game was great last year, and he believes that the returning Timberwolves and new young players can gel and make another run at that gold ball. As for recruiting, Drake Stoops says that he is enjoying it.
Drake had a big game in week one, obviously coming off a really good season for him last year and what he's done just in the 2 years in our program. And so we have pretty high expectations, and he certainly has lived up to that and will week in and week out with his work ethic and his competitiveness and his drive. So he's obviously a guy that we're going to rely on and count on to make big plays and do things for us.
I enjoy the competitive edge. It's been in my family for a long time. I just love going out and competing with my team, competing with my brothers. And Friday Night Lights, there's nothing like it, nothing like a high school football field. Yeah, it's fun. Sometimes you get a little stressed about it, but you can't let the stress get to you or think about it too much. We'll all end up where we're supposed to be, and I believe that. So it's been a fun process. I'm enjoying it. You got to take it day by day and enjoy each part of it.
Fun, man. You know it does.
I know it does. I mean, I love all my teammates off the field. I mean, I see all of them in the hallways. We all mess around. I mean, I'm really close with my brother, of course, who's wide receiver. We got a tight end, Mitchell Ross, I'm really best friends with. I'm best friends with our quarterback, Ryan Peoples. I hang out with them every single day off the field. I mean, don't ever count us out. We're always in it for the whole fight. We're young, a lot of places, a lot of guys looking to prove themselves. They're hungry. And then I think some of us that were a part of last year's team, that state championship run, I think it left us with a big hole. We really want to fill this year and be able to make it back there and hopefully have a better outcome.
YurView features Spotlight tonight on Drake Stoops, and he was our Mazio's MVP of the game as his team, the Timberwolves, go on to victory tonight by a final score of 45-13. So that's going to do it for our broadcast this evening. We'll take a timeout and come back, continue our post-game show, but we'll be back first after this brief timeout.
There could be a girl in the NFL, which that would be pretty amazing, but I mean, those guys are huge. Huge. So I mean, that girl has to be also huge. I'm pretty sure, let's hope. I don't think anytime soon, but I'm pretty sure one of these days that a girl's gonna get in there.
Welcome back to Harv Collins Field as we take a look at our final stats on your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week as Norman North wins it 45-13, and they won it where it counted most, especially the passing game tonight, but also ran it very well.
That everybody breaking 100 yards as far as passing and rushing for this Norman North team. Edmond Santa Fe doing good on the ground but couldn't get it in the air, and that turned out to be the ball game.
45-13 our final score here tonight. Snotty ended up with 198 yards, but it was too much of a combination for Norman North, as Alexander and Stoops and Peoples all put it together tonight, and they get the victory to move their record now to 3-1 on the season. We'll take another timeout and come back and get ready to wrap it up here tonight on YurView. Stay with us.
At the touch of a button with movies on demand from Cox. Saving the galaxy takes a lot of guts and a little Groot.
I am Groot? No! That will set off the bomb immediately. Try again. I'm Groot. No! That's exactly what you just said! How is that even possible?
Marvel Studios' Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
He's so cute.
Rated PG-13. Watch what you want, when you want, with movies on demand from Cox.
Tune into Game Time this Thursday at 7 p.m. for the Ford Game of the Week, Union versus Edmond North.
Final score once again, Norman North defeats Edmond Santa Fe 45-13 on your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week here on Game Time on YurView here tonight from Harv Collins Field. We said we didn't know what to expect when the ball game began, and I don't know that I expected this much of a score differential between the two.
Yeah, it just seemed to be the difference was passing through the air. Peoples, the quarterback for Norman North, did a good job getting the open guys and making sure that they got some points on the board before Santa Fe did, and it turned out to be the ball game.
All right, and then, of course, take a look at next week's ball game coming up on Thursday. It'll be Union and Edmond North. And then that's the Thursday game. On Friday, it'll be Broken Arrow versus UConn, only on YurView, channel 1333. For my partner, Dion Amade, for Mike Davis, and all the guys that bring you the sights and sounds of high school football on Thursday and Friday nights, thanks to everybody for joining us here this evening. I'm Steve Marshall. So long, everybody.
Adventure awaits, romance awaits, laughter awaits. With Contour from Cox, pretty much everything awaits. And you can start any of it at the push of a button. On-demand movies, your favorite shows, sports, events, you name it, we've got it. I'm Camille Ford, and I'm here to show you what's available right now. Let's kick things off with a hero we can all get behind. Captain Underpants. Come on, tons of fun awaits.
To stop an evil principal, George and Harold need a genius plan.
We'll hypnotize you.
Tra-la-la!
Captain Underpants!
Everything you know about superheroes gets thrown out the window. Here, let me help.
Oh, boy.
DreamWorks Captain Underpants.
When you're a Bella, it's all about being a superstar.